Hello again, my people. I have heard your thoughts and your calls, and I'm glad to hear that the majority of you wants me to tell you and filter out these falsehoods from the truth. So, we will indeed restrict the freedom of sensational press.
I thank you, Commander. To inform the general public of the events of the Empire is a great responsibility,
Indeed.
Not a lackadaisical frivolity. The dwarves would do well to take this duty a bit more seriously, and their caricaturists especially could stand to be a bit more sensitive.
Yes, or I will just decide on the truth on this matter. Falstaff, I assume you're disappointed.
This reprimand will kill business. Who wants to read mere facts? Facts are boring. God blimey, Commander. Reprimand if you must, but don't break the news until I've sold all my shares in the Times.
I don't think we are dealing in facts here. We're dealing with truths. The truths are
Well, I guess a
mine to
reprimand is a
decide.
first step. Does it include the raiding of the Rivellon Times' offices, perhaps? Shall they be gutted by fire? For that would be most agreeable and please the Seven.
How typically zealous of you, Yorick, but no. No, we will not do that. Now then, with that matter handled, war calls us once again. Now, it is of vital importance to retake this position. Keep them, as it were, surrounded. Let's see, where are our... Oh yes, here are our transport. I guess we'll have to go around the sea then for this. As it will. Yes, back to strategy. 25 military points, eh? And this is a war factory, so what we can do is move this army back and reinforce this as much as we can. Let's see, we want hunters. It's 25 gold we have, yes? Yes, oh, we can only do 2 things. 2 hunters will do, I suppose. And then we will move some of our hunters back here, I guess. I will keep the armor here. Hopefully this will be enough to invade properly. To be fair, we can send an extra trooper over here. Actually buy more soldiers here. If we were troopers, I think. We can only do 2. How much gold do we still have? 14. A few more hunters. And if we move the armor here, then we'll just build some new... What did I just do? Did I accidentally sell our building here? That's bad. It was not what I wanted. Actually, but we can... Ha! Good. Ah, it's a parliament, so we can't make new troops here. That's a shame. Oh well, we'll hopefully hold them in a chokehold well enough. Right here. And we have 3... Yeah, our gold is run dry pretty much. Can we make a... troop somewhere? I guess we'll leave it at this. Well, let's reinforce our capital with 1 single trooper. And this turn, let's see what we got. There's big battle coming. Oh, they are striking back. Striking back. 2 battles, eh? 1 of our conquers and 1 of theirs. Let's see, we have barely a chance to win here, and this is a decent chance to win. I think we'll need to give up on this front. Let's see. Yeah, we are the invading enemy. We barely have a chance. They really sent a lot of these guys over here, didn't they? Oh, that's the Imperial Army resolved then. Yeah, that's total loss, but at least we took some guys of them with us. Well, 2 troopers, just... yeah. A test battle! Oh, they are putting a lot of effort into this one. Alright, we'll do the same then. Do we have any cool cards? Transport mercenaries. They are making this... those are mercenary fighters. We'll use that. And we have cards for fighters. Yes, well, we'll put that in. I'll just put all the things for the imp fighters in. It's probably one of the only times in this map that we'll be using imp fighters. That's it then. Actually, now we could probably put some dragon cards on here. But at least we already have all of these. Devastation. Okay, that sounds cool. I suppose we'll do that. Devastation. Permanently increases damage by 33%. That's good. We need to get that once we have the ability to. Right then. To battle I go. It will not take more than one from me. Right, let's move quickly.
They won't even see me coming.
Coming. You actually go over here.
Torn banner in blood.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat, man. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a naval-y thing. I see. As soon as we get Go Dragon, we'll smite those bastards.
You found me, did you?
Come on, grab those things. There we go.
It'll be built in a jiffy. Construction underway, Commander.
Okay then. I don't think we'll need to... Let's see, what do... Oh, aha! We can claim this! Run over there! Quickly! They are going to that bit of space, that's fine. Well, actually, that's... well, they have to use the ship, so yes, over here. Move it! Meanwhile, you can go and grab this. Yes, they really want to go to naval.
Citadel completed. Recruitment Citadel completed.
Quickly, let's establish some...
Built in a jiffy. The enemy can carry troops right across the seas with their transports, Commander.
Oh, those pricks are capturing my shit! Stop it! Cowardly trooper bastards! You will pay for taking what is mine. I have devastation powers, don't you know? They've taken my... Jeez! Stop it! Kill them all indeed! And now we have to destroy this thing before they get more out. Curses. I suppose we can... No, they've taken control of that as well. This is not good. Do I see more ships moving in? Oh, they are not going to land. No siree. You transporty bastards! Oh, no you don't. Suffer. You will all suffer for this. Insult!
Get us out of here, Commander!
Well, I am kind of busy defending our territory here. Let's see. High up! See what these bastards still offer. More ships. I'll happily put an end to their naval ambitions. Well, that's a shame. Still, we need to get troops back here fast. Ah, and you are just a trooper to do it. Reclaim this territory, please. Oh, we have imp fighters here. I wonder how good they are, or shitty they are. Quickly.
Will be built in a jiffy. Construction in progress. Construction underway, Commander. Enemy
mortar.
ironclads. So much for peace at sea.
So far so good though. We are taking the majority of the map. They may have some advantages, but...
On the trail.
Battle forge completed.
Oh yes, they are massing there quite a bit.
Mortar turret completed.
All is ours for the taking.
Wall factory completed.
Right. We need more troopers.
Unit will roll out momentarily, Commander. Unit is being
Stomp a hole out of a whole lot of them.
Unit is being manufactured, Commander. Your unit will soon be ready.
Well, we're not in a bad position here.
All is ours for
Just
the
have to
taking.
prevent them from sending any more troop transports over. We do have the resource advantage here, I see. Yes,
Trooper awaiting your instructions, Commander.
I think there are enemies on the move soon. Ah yes, here they come! Time for dragon play!
Death if I should fail.
Die! All of you die! Whoa! Alright, that was quick. Are these all grenadiers? They got a lot of grenadiers, don't they?
Let's get this dance of death started. Let's
move back a bit.
Well, not anymore. Construction in progress.
You set the trap, I'll make the kill. Hunters off the leash.
Population depleted.
No. Well, I guess this is it then. Epic battle right here.
Show me my prey.
Right.
Anti-ground turret complete.
I'm the one being hunted here.
Right, keep dodging, keep dodging.
Enemy warlocks can rain down fire from the sky.
Damn it, that's bad.
You can, but still.
Still think we're winning this.
Warlocks can turn our troops into beetles.
Yeah, we're slaughtering them. Good. I don't know what hit me. Oh, there's a second wave. That's bad.
On the prowl.
Right, reinforce the other troops. Level 3, there we go. Move forward!
Their torn banner in blood. For glory and honor and wealth.
Ah yes, we are now actually... Those the bloody warlocks that are doing this mess.
Enemy warlocks can cloak now, Commander. You don't want them popping up behind your back.
Big guy coming through.
You found me, did you? They won't even see me coming.
Oh, they have sold everything. Yeah. Hurrah, we won! This was kind of a resource attrition war, but it was enough. Yeah, we managed to stay more stable than them. Good. It's the Hunter, but they lost their invasion force. Rivendell Tide Wartime Edition! Total casualties of war 17,115! No headlines today because the Rivendell Times is being censored by the Draconic Emperor. Our sincerest apologies. Excellent. I wouldn't call it censorship, I would call it selective truths. Dwarf Scholar celebrates lizard's lineage. I've been drunk, but never that drunk, comments Sir Silverstein. Enemy warlocks cast Meteor Shower spell. Imps invent Iron Umbrella. Max was not pleased, as this did not work. Emperor denies violating treaties invading the territories. Enemy forces flying high again. Sportive airship improved arms overall. Emperor losing the arms race! No, we're not. Yes, well, our policy have gotten us salvation. We can heal with that. Decent. And there you have it, Commander. Rogue imps have stolen some of our research. Okay, that's bad. Catherine, what brings you here?
Accursed be that hothead of a Henry, Commander. I'd rather swallow needles than endeavor a constructive discussion with him ever again.
That is
You know
quite
what he's
severe
like on the
there.
field. Always must he fly solo. Always must he go charging in like a bull in heat. Ridiculous. If he's thinking
I
at
don't
all
think
about
bulls
what he's
go in
doing,
heat.
it's with his brain that dangles, not deducts. The man's a menace. A danger to himself and others.
Yes, quite severe, though. I think you have a certain... you are making certain incorrect assumptions about male psychology and physiology, Catherine. So what has brought this on, Henry?
By all the gods, real or imaginary, devils take my manhood if that Catherine creature isn't a bigger bitch than a mountain-sized mastiff. So
Well,
what if
it
I wage
depends.
war by my own rules and care little for her so-called team tactics? That's no reason to question my ability. She's lucky she has tits to prove she's not a man, or I'd have beaten her more savagely than a dwarf is anvil.
Technically, I do not think breasts really prove any sign of femininity. Similar to how... well, let's not start that.
Besides, what's the use of standing shoulder to shoulder when you know the fella next to you will run once the swords start ringing and the blood begins to flow? Aye, that's what happened the day I lost my arm. I stood my ground, alone. And the rest of the Emperor's generals, they outran their wives and their litter trying to escape. So much for loyalty. So much for duty.
Yes, well, it is what I expect from my future empire. I can understand it's hard to put your trust in anyone after such an ordeal. But I intend to make something new, and you must have faith in that, Henry.
I find it a lot easier to tell the benefit of the doubt it can go shag itself. But if you insist, I'll give the others a chance. Though I'm sure they'll prove to be a bigger disappointment than looking for a brothel in an elf town.
Is that so? I'm not familiar with the elven...
How
never
delightfully
mind.
entertaining to see Catherine and Henry exploding in rage over a strategic disagreement. Like children they are, vainly trying to prove to one another they have the better toy.
Yes. I think they both have really nice toys.
Of course, none of the two
Henry's
realizes
is
they could
robotic.
argue till the dwarves grow tired of gold and never reach the tiniest epiphany. To wage war requires a distinct brand of genius. Where they are found wanting, I am found abounding.
Huh. I suppose you can look at it that way. Well then, anything in the engineering bay worthwhile investing in? I suppose actually those warlocks were pretty nasty. We'll invest in that. And well, why not zeppelins? Yes. Anything those zeppelins can do? Oh yes, they make fire thingies. That's cool. Ha. Anyway, continue. Cloak for warlocks is handy. And I suppose this beetle transformation thing will also be a good one. Oh, I can't. Oh yes, of course, I only have 5 points. Oh, let's get the revelation then. Okay then. Let's see, how good our transport should be there soon. It's just one troop, because probably can just make a dash, smash and grab for that. How do I do this actually? Put that here, put that in. And then put that way. Right, hopefully we'll use the other transport as a diversionary maneuver. This will be a hard nut to crack. They are well fortified in there. They have left their entire capital exposed. I suppose that's very tempting. Ah well, let's get to reinforcements. Some armors here might be good. And over here we'll only 2, eh? I think we lost a lot of hunters, so let's build some hunters over there. And another trooper here will be nice. Slowly we'll build a little army up there. It's nice. Right, I think we've done everything we can. Turn the times again. If they don't defend this island, it will be an easy invasion. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah, damn it, they took that! I forgot. Bollocks! Now they have a quick conquest there. Riven type more ammunition! Still the same amount of casualties! There was no resistance to when our countries were taken! That sucks! Curse you, Emperor! Riefenbarten is tired of General Strunkebabble. All he talks about is his imp arm! And he tips worse than a dwarf! No rest for the wicked, Emperor disagrees. He's lazy, therefore, that's why he lost those countries. No, it was a strategic plan. And not because I forgot to reassign troops to that territory, I promise. Imp's Secret Service spies successfully carbon copied the enemy's warlock's design. We first had to invent carbon copying, the imp enthusiastically exclaims. Invigorate. And some trooper mercenaries, that might be handy.
Oh, my head. Feels like there's an imp wedding celebration going on in there and they've
What
just
have you been
lighted the
doing?
fireworks. I drank shots and played poker with Henry, Edmund and Scarlet. Not a dime left in my pockets. But it was rather jolly, in a vulgar sort of way.
Quite vulgar indeed. I don't want all my generals to have a hangover, even though I don't really use you all that much.
Men will have their simple pleasures, you know. Games of chance, drinking games, etc. All made for a welcome change from Henry's moody ways, though. He was rather cordial, if you can believe it. Thought I'd see Maxos shave his beard first.
Oh, I can arrange that. So, let's see the results of this night of drinking at the bar. Edmund, did you partake?
Next time Henry wants to play cards, I'll tell him I'd rather tongue-kiss a rattler. Such an unrefined game, really. The pastime of booze hounds and imbeciles. Quite unfit for a man of my refinement.
Well, I would think a rattler would be a suitable choice for you as his mate.
To change the subject entirely, could I receive my wages a bit earlier this month? I've had some unexpected expenses.
I really have to do something about all this drinking aboard.
Commander, so I took your counsel to heart and decided I should give my fellow generals a chance to prove they are worthy of my esteemed friendship and perhaps even trust. What better test I can put them to, I ask myself, than the holy game of poker? See
I do
who's
not
shrewd,
consider such
behold
holy.
who bluffs, descry who dares, and when. So that's what I did. Rounded them up and played from dusk till dawn. You were right. They're not a bad bunch once you get to know them.
Yes, well,
Obviously, I left their purses emptier than Yorick's skull, which does do wonders for my temper. Can't rightly say if that endeared me to them, but I'm sure as hell I'd like to see more of them once this month's wages come in.
I do not think this is a good idea.
Sup, Commander?
Drinking, gambling, no. Such should not be the
Commander,
order in my
You know that many of the
empire.
greatest imp inventors and scientists suffer no end of injuries in the line of duty. New and fickle
Yes, we
weapons
spoke
tend
of
to,
that.
well, go boom at inopportune moments. Often, we heal their wounds with magic and replace lost limbs with marvels of engineering. But ever so often, they are beyond repair. In that case, we like to end their suffering by means of Black Rose extract. In the eyes of the law, though, this is murder. So let us scrap that law.
I see. That's risky business. I assume Yorick does not think the gods should murder people, not we.
Life is a gift of the gods.
Yes.
So of course is death. It is not up to mortals or undead to tamper with either of them, which is precisely what those impish charlatans are trying to do.
Oberon, you hold life sacred. What's your thought on this?
Trinculo is quite correct, Commander. That law is woefully outdated and should simply be abolished. Sometimes to kill is the only way to be merciful.
The moral argument, eh? Falstaff, you value family and such, tradition? What are your thoughts?
No dwarf goes gently into the dark night if he can help it, Commander. We fight against the dying light with every sinew in our bodies, and no needle-wielding quack will ballywell interfere. Only those who clung to every last breath are worthy of the eternal warrior's afterlife.
I'd not see you as a warrior, Falstaff. And Prospera.
Mr.
Your
Shortfuse's
last
proposal
argument.
is a meritorious one, Commander. Every sun must set, and if the setting is one of suffering, why not speed it along with Black Rose?
I honestly think we have that universal health care, and if we have to take care of these people who are dying, it costs more. So I agree to the euthanasia. Let us not let those who are obvious beyond saving be a burden to the rest of the world.
I'm glad you're being so sensible about this, Commander. One of our doctors had to resort to jailbreak after ministering to a miserable old dwarf almost burnt beyond recognition when he dozed off with a pipe in his mouth. Set his beard aflame in no time, the poor bugger. What
I
could
was
that
not aware
imp do
your
but slip him
people
sweet
could
sister
grow
sleep?
beards. Well, Sadly, I think Yorick and I
Someone's last days are days of
are
agony.
divulging.
The Seven have willed it so. Ease their torment, and you thwart the divine order. One more example that sacrilege is inbred in science.
Well, for status, but my concerns have not been addressed, so I will stand by my decision. You will accept it, you and your people, Yorick. I am close to the divine than you might think. So, we have decided on allowing euthanasia. We're quite a bit lefty around here, it seems. Well, it might be my personal preferences shining through a little bit. But, yeah, I will, we have a big counter offensive to plan to break this little core here. We're probably taking Ashpool very soon. Ashpool and, hopefully, what's this? Only a single, what do they have here? Yes, just a single trooper. Ashpool and Gremlands, hopefully they will fall swiftly. So, I will be conducting that offensive. And we will be back next time you see it. Hopefully soon with a new awesome vote. So till then.